Welcome back to the mix, guys. Okay, listen, I was scrolling through the shade room. I'm not gonna lie, and I saw an interesting post that I wanted to talk about. So the post just basically asked, "Is $28 enough to take a woman out on a date?" And I just want to start off with Romeo because I know he has something to say. So Romeo, what do you think?
$28? $28?
Hey,
Soldier Boy voice? 28? Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I know over the years I spent at least $1 million on dates, and I'm just saying.
Wait.
I could have had $28.
Over the years, you spent $1 million on dates.
Let me explain, okay?
I'm sitting over here like
I be doing airplane dates. I had this one date where I surprised Shawty. She was flying down to a photo shoot. I got her flight info. I surprised her on the plane. Okay. I had dates where I do surprise VIP trips to Disney. Go boo. That's a lot of money right there. Renting out the entire theaters. And then when I go to dinner, sometimes I like to pay it forward. So even while I'm at dinner with a date, I'll pay for the entire restaurant. But even with that being said, look.
Romeo's trying to get his wife. He's trying to get his wife.
Look, let me tell y'all, look. Let me tell y'all, real talk. Jamie, listen to this though. My best dates has been priceless though. Those late night drives with the moonlight guiding you, simply just chilling on the beach and having that good conversation. You know, as long as the man does what he can for that woman, I think that's what matters most. That's like anything in life, is levels to everything. So I can see why. I just wish I would have knew that. I would have just bought $28 with me, baby.
Because I was gonna say $28 is fine with me. We can go to Chick-fil-A, like you said, just go on a nice drive down like PCH or something. And if you make me laugh, we have a great time. Cool. Jazz is laughing at me because he's about to say something.
I was just gonna say like no, like $28 is not enough. Like
No.
Okay, no, okay. Like somebody was saying, like, you know, if it was, you know, like a picnic or something, okay, like that's cute. Yeah, maybe you could, you know, $28 would be good for like a picnic or something, which I'm totally fine with that. I would love a picnic date. But if you're taking me out to eat, like, are we like going to Waffle House? We gonna order All Stars? Like $28 is only getting us 2 All Stars at Waffle House. Like, what are we talking about?
What's wrong with that, Donick? What is wrong with that?
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a Waffle House, but it's not a date. That's like we just left the club. And
look at Jamie. Let me tell you something, young woman. You got to make a man prove to him your value. Okay, how much value are you to this man? That's
very
all
true.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
you're not taking on a big date to
you need to save up so he can take.
Wait, Jazz,
date.
Jazz, go ahead. What are you saying?
If we're already established, this is what I was gonna say. If we're already established, I don't mind the Waffle House, the Chick-fil-A, how Jamie said. I don't mind it. We could go to Applebee's 2 for $20. But if we knew at this, like a couple months in, I need $28 is not gonna cut it with me. Because after we do valet, after I order my food, I get my drink, we're already probably at $80. So
all right,
we going for $28?
Wait, Romeo, I want to tell Romeo. I want to start a thing where I want people to go on $28 dates and send us pictures and their receipts to our Instagram. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, the Gen Z is going to be all over that. Gen Z,
that's not happening.
Is going to be
get on that.
I'm sorry.
There'll be a lot of breakups because of Jamie this year.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh my God.
Put your money where your mouth is.
It's possible. It's possible.
Anything's possible.
But it's unlikely. It's very unlikely.
You got to show value. Make that man or woman show your worth.
Hey.
Yeah, I just feel like.
But what if he caps out at 28? Like, what if that's like the max he can pay for a date? Are you gonna tell me not to go?
It's definitely levels, but all I'm saying is it's levels to everything. Like if a man is doing everything he could, then yeah, that's a whole different conversation. But we're talking about like what Jazz and Zoe is talking about, where if this man trying to impress you, he better have more than $28 because Romeo on an airplane take you to Disneyland in Italy.
Romeo's fucking paying the whole restaurant.
Now, what I don't want is the guy to cap. So I don't want him to spoil me in the first couple months and then he can't keep up with it after that. So I want him to be true to himself, which leads to my next point. I had a guy tell me one time, hey, I don't have a car, but I really want to take you out. Can we go out to eat? That was cool with me because he was open and honest from the beginning. He wasn't capping like, I got it like that. That's my only thing. So yes, make sure he knows your worth, but at the same time, you know, he got to keep up with me.
Well, honesty is what matters the most, you know, somebody being transparent, because at least if you're honest with somebody, you give them the opportunity to say, well, you know, maybe I don't want to rock with you. Maybe I can't really go for that. But when you just lying about it, that just makes it worse and it's unfair to both parties.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree with that. You know, definitely don't cap about, you know, what's going on. But I feel like also what we're talking about sounds like we have to differentiate going to get something to eat and going on a date. Yeah. You know, we talking about you taking me. Yeah, like, you know, we just going to Chick-fil-A. We about to go to McDonald's. We just going to get something to eat. Like, you're not taking me on a date or anything. You know what I'm saying?
But Zanique, let me ask you this, Zanique. So if let's say you were single and you met a guy and he was honest with you, just for your personal preference, if he said, you know, I'm not really that well off, but I'm just so infatuated by you and I really want to take you out, you know, how would you feel if he said, you know, let's go to Chick-fil-A? Would you allow that on a date?
Let's go to Chick-fil-A.
I can answer that for her. She's gonna say absolutely not.
You know what? Yeah, it's just like he shouldn't hit me with the let's go to Chick-fil-A at the end. Like that really killed it. It was the let's go to Chick-fil-A. But before that, I would have said, like, you know, if I feel like, you know, I'm interested, yeah, sure. You know, you don't have to have it all for me. Like, I'm not a person like you just have to have everything together. If I feel interested, I will give you a chance. And if I like you, even if you don't have it all, like, I'm still gonna go for it. Because I just love people. Like, I don't really care about you gotta have everything. That's not me. But if you gonna hit me with the end, like, let's go to Chick-fil-A, it's over.
It's over?
Okay, wait.
Look, overall, this is a great conversation to have because Ton said a key word, transparency. And honesty, that's what this is about. I keep saying it's levels to everything. So it's not about knocking somebody for not having something, but it's knowing that, look, if you want to ask somebody to go out with you, bring your A game. And that's what every young woman, I tell my sisters, look, it don't matter what a man have, but if he's trying his best and bringing his A game, that person deserves a shot. And you got to just know the difference. You got to know who this.
What advice besides that gem would you give me? Because, you know, I'm still young, I'm still dating. So next time, what should I like look out? Okay, maybe Romeo didn't hear that.
Hold on a second.
I didn't say that. Let's say when I start dating,
thank you.
What should I look out for? What should a guy approach me and do?
Ooh, I'm about to send you a whole book on this. This is my topic right here. For real. Look, I tell people and all the time, it's not about who you like or who says they like you, who values you. It's that simple. And you're going to know who values you by, I have my Invisalign. That's why I've been talking weird. I'm like, what's going on? But you're going to know who values you by their actions, not their words.
All right, you guys. So I want to get into another fun topic. So last week, actor Marcus Houston got married. So the couple have raised a couple eyebrows in the past, and the wedding has them back in the blogs because Marcus is 39 and his bride Maya is 19. So what do you guys think? Do you think that age is just a number?
Okay, well, being close to 19, I definitely wouldn't go for a relationship like that. That's my personal, because here's my thing. They got married. So how long have they been together prior to that? Is the first thing that popped in my mind. Like, did they meet when she was 16, 17? Or like, did they meet when she turned 18 and then just immediately got married?
Why you all up in this man business, Jamie? Married, at least he married the woman. Whether they know each other for 6 months or 6 days.
I'm just saying. Listen, but think about it. Romeo, what if he met her at 16? Nothing against the guy. It could be anyone. What if a 39-year-old?
You get into a whole new ball game now, Jamie. That's a whole different ball game.
Okay, remember how I told you guys about those sugar daddy DMs? What if I were to hit one of them? Think about that.
Let me go get that thing real quick. What she say?
Uh-oh. You done set Rome off.
And I gotta call the soldiers right quick.
I feel like mentally 20-year age gap, we don't connect on anything. And I can speak to that person. Like, I'm not even dating if you 2 years younger than me or about 2-3 years older than me, because I feel like mentally in the headspace we're in, you're at a different point in your life. I'm at a different point. Our mindsets are totally different.
Why when women do it, it's cool?
Oh my God.
Why when women do it is Shorty got her groove back, Stella got her groove back, baby.
It is kind of a double standard. I will say that for older women, when they get a young man, it's like, oh, you go, girl, you did that. You got you a fine young thing.
Not a 19-year-old. Not a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
I feel like
you're a fine cougar. Where the cougars at?
It's like 30 and 50. Like 30 and 50. That's okay. Like that's fine.
I feel like I'm not going to judge anybody. This is for one, but just for me, I don't mind dating somebody older, not extremely older, and I don't mind dating somebody younger, but definitely not much younger, because I just feel like guys, it's a known fact, not trying to talk shit about y'all, but you guys mature a lot slower than the female. So, I can understand a woman wanting to talk to a guy older. Now, 15, 20 years older is definitely a little questionable for me. What do we have in common? But love is love. Whatever works for them,
Yeah, look, can I ask Miss Gen Z something? Miss Gen Z, can I ask you something?
Hi, Romeo. What's up?
You Google the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Yeah, is it like 18 years?
It's like 12. I think it's like 12 years. I think it's only about 12.
I thought it was 10.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that couple?
It's definitely not 20.
It's not
20
themselves. It's just the age gap to me, like
Jazz said.
What do they talk about? Like, they grew up, they listen to different music.
Do you gotta love this man? Do you gotta hold this man? Do you gotta cook for this man?
That's what I'm saying. Like 10 years,
it's legal.
10 years apart. Yeah, 10 years apart isn't so bad. Yeah, like I feel like my parents aren't. They're like a good amount of years apart. I don't know if they're 10, but it works out for them. So, but when we're saying 20 years, like it's just like a little eyebrow raise. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have much to say, because love is love. So